Friends, Greg Newmaster coming at you again with another action figure review. Today I have the Marvel Legends Retro Series Wolverine Classic Claws. It's technically called, but it's the team suit from Uncanny X-Men 275. As you can see here, the very classic issue. They're releasing two other 3-packs with the X-Men wearing the team suits. I think in the one pack you get Psylocke, Forge, and Banshee, and then in the other pack you get Gambit, Jubilee, and who is the other figure? I can't remember. But you also get Wolverine. So this really brings me back, this figure. This takes me back to the classic Toy Biz line. Just an iconic costume. Honestly, I really wanted this figure not for the costume, but for the head sculpt. This is prime Jim Lee era Wolverine X-Men, and I think this is the best head sculpt that has ever been produced in a 6-inch line. Better than the Mafex, even better than the old Toy Biz head sculpts. I mean, I just had to get this Wolverine because of this unmasked head sculpt. So let's bust this figure out and get a good look at it. First of all, take a look at this card. Fantastic. Just really iconic old school card of the original line from Toy Biz. Just looks fantastic. Then we got the additional figures in the wave in the back. You get Wolverine, Dark Phoenix, Multiple Man, Spiral, Avalanche, and Longshot. And there's a mini bio real quick here on the side. It says Wolverine suits up with a new X-Men team to take on the world's greatest threats to mutant kind. So let's get him out. I already cut the pill with an X-Acto knife so I don't have to destroy the card. And let's get a good look at him. I'm going to set this up back here. And just look at that head sculpt. I mean, it's beautiful. The only critique I would have is on the angry face to give him the white eyes. And I may paint the white eyes just so it looks just like that there. Awesome. Because I'm not going to lie, Hasbro, they have produced some really awesome Marvel Legends figures, but I just think the Wolverine head sculpts have been terrible. And let's just get a good look at that head sculpt. Look at how great that looks. I mean, man, the hair is nicely sculpted. Just the face and the shading in the face and the eyebrows. They even gave him blue eyes. Just the level of detail. That looks amazing. I mean, that is the best looking Logan head I've ever seen. Just truly wonderful. It has the standard articulation as the standard Wolverine body mold. So it's the thick, stocky, shorter body mold. The belt is not sculpted into the figure. So it's a separate piece. We got the standard claws, which are to be desired. I think the X-Force claws were my favorite because they weren't as flimsy. We got the standard articulation. We got butterfly joints. Head moves up and down. It's on just a standard ball joint like so. Nice ab crunch up and down. He can straddle that far. Double jointed knees, of course, which I love. This is an improvement too in terms of Hasbro, because the Cyclops figure was terrible because they didn't sculpt the straps into the figure. They were just like rubber things that they threw on, and they just would slip and slide all over the place. So they actually sculpted into the leg. There's articulation in the calf. There's also a thigh cut. Standard ankle articulation with the hinge and the rocker. We got double jointed elbows. Just a beautiful head sculpt for Wolverine. Doesn't get much better than that. I mean, just compare. Like, look at this. This is one that came with another retro Wolverine, sort of old school 70s version, but it's just ugly. And look at how short the hair is. I hate that head sculpt. Here's another one. I'm pretty sure this came with a retro brown suit Wolverine. Just ugly. I mean, look at, there's no comparison. This is a million times better. Here's the Weapon X head sculpt, which this is a really good head sculpt. Still not perfect, but really good. And then I'm going to set Logan right there. See if I can get him to stand up, not knock everything down. Having trouble right now. Put him like that. And then they give you an alternate angry face head sculpt. I just think the only problem is the eye should be white. And I'll fix that on this one. But I mean, the hair looks perfect. You know, it's missing the shades of blue, as you can see from the comic. But I actually like it when they make it black. But comics used to always highlight in blue when they have black hair, typically. So you can see that. But just paint the eyes white and you have a perfect Wolverine head sculpt figure. Or not figure, just head sculpt for the figure. And then you get an additional set of just closed-fisted hands, which you don't need, because that would have been nice if they would have given open hands. But they're just closed-fisted, and like the claws are removable, so it's just it's redundant. You know, you don't need an additional set of closed-fisted hands. It would have made more sense if they would have given. Anyhow, I can't get that claw back in right now, but just looks fantastic. Like I said, I had to buy this figure just for the head sculpt alone, and now his claws look like really messed up. So you're like, okay, I don't like these claws. They're so flimsy, and I was kind of hoping with new technology now that they could devise a new way to make retractable claws for Wolverine, like they had on the older figure. I mean, they could kind of do the same concept of what they did with the spring back in the day in the forearm, but, you know, just add the articulation, and I think that would be really cool. I'd really like to see an effect like that. Anyhow, I can't get the claw back in right now, but awesome figure just for the head sculpt alone. Of the 3-pack, I really want Banshee. So I may pick up that 3-pack with him and Psylocke and Forge. So anyhow, if you guys like the video, please like and subscribe. And God bless you all. Wolverine, yeah.